So this subject fits in the classical requirement of developing an engine, like Monte Carlo simulation engine of a software where you need to talk with many people. So first we'll talk with what is system analysis and design, categories of information system. You have office automation, management information system. The management information system is like that would go into high interaction with the database. Then you have stationary, non-stationary, office automation, decision support system, and so on. Then you have transaction process system, stationary, adaptive, non-adaptive, unified method techniques and strategies. So information system development, each number of information system may vary methodology from and the investigation, feasibility study, analysis, design, implementation, and maintenance. This can be represented by a flow chart. We have investigation, analysis, design, implementation, maintenance. Investigation, analysis, investigation, understand the requirement. Analysis, develop information system and problem analysis, design, implement the information system, implement information system solution, maintenance of information system. Organization of feasibility, economic feasibility, technical feasibility, and operational feasibility. This is, in a broad sense, the kind of feasibilities that we are looking for. Uh, then you have this operational feasibility, economic, technical. Then you have analysis. This is the next step. It is applicable to both making an entirely new system or improving a system. Some activities of this stage are the next step of feasibility, but it is not premised like feasibility. So system analysis involves knowing the information needed to enter the user. The process of system analysis starts with analyzing the organization presence. To achieve effectiveness information system, one must know something about the organization of life. System organization values are now organized, etc. in details. If the company has some information system in Excel, it is very important to analyze system. In this case, one must analyze each component like hardware, software, people, resources. Functional requirement are end user information that comprises of user interface requirement, process requirement, storage requirement, and control requirement. Then you have design. The previous section is I with the demand order fulfill information system. Now how is the answer here? So conceptual design. Conceptual design represents the structure of information system, the input to the stage information requirement, and manage the objective, and the output is the performance requirement. The process of the conceptual design involves showing the feasibility of meeting the management objective for information system. This gives the answer to how. A defined problem in more detail require the management objective to set uh, system objective, establishing system constraint, determining information needed, document the system output, prepare the conceptual report design, and define the problem. With the dynamic nature, problem must decide an organization what really or usually lacks support. This is stating the information need, asking question about the thing, suggesting the interference interpretation of the need, detailing the requirement. Then you have set system objective, then establish system constraint, determine information and determine information sources, develop alternative conceptual design, document the system concept. And you have detailed design. In order to make detailed design, first of all, the system designer have to gain the support of the staff members of the top bottom up. The designer uses 4 sources for design information. They are task force meeting for a larger group with interaction. The detailed design is done for areas of designing user interface. So user interface design, the user interface is related to facilitate interaction. Then you have data design. Then you have process design. In the data design includes structure of data, things like that. Then you have process design, 3 ways viability of information, modeling, simulation, test planning. Then you have cross life cycle activities. The cross life cycle is also about system development cycle, SDLC. Then you have system analyst is overall for management of software. He is crucial interface between user program managers. He conducts system study and identifies activities. The system analyst is a person who is overall for development of software. He is computer professional charged with analyzing, designing, and implementing software. System analyst, computer specialist, transfers business requirement. Role of a system analyst: problem investigation, problem solver, system designer, motivator, project manager. System manager, project leader, system analyst. System director, system manager, project manager. And you have quality of system analyst, qualified analytical thinker, good communicator, experienced creator and trainer. System analysis. The study of system by no means on an individual system have been in use for last 1000. Egyptian use bookkeeping system of 500 years ago. Some today running a business efficiently. System is designed to business solution system. The term system is derived from Greek words system, which means organized relationship among until components. A system exists because it is designed to achieve one of the other. System is said to integrate elements that collectively work together to achieve some goal. Then you have subsystem, study of system approaches, difference between system approach and system analysis. There is difference between system approach and system analysis. The system approaches shows a set of procedure for solving a particular problem. It applies scientific methods to observe, clarify, and solve problems with speed to care we take. However, system analysis management technique which helps us in designing a new system. You have system characteristic, organization, interaction, interpersonal, internet, central objective. Then categories of information system: executive support system, management information system. Then you have decision support system, uh, and that is the end of the first chapter. No. Then you have office automation system, transaction process system, stationary non-stationary system, adaptive and non. Then you have system development strategies. After designing the input and output, analyst begins developing software using for programming language. Program mainly concerned with writing program, coding, editing. Then you have unified methodological approach. Methodologies are formal efforts to address intricacy by use of standard conventional development. The procedure approach to arranging intricacy is seen, for instance, the structure design, structure analysis, and coding. It is possible at older, more earlier methodology, and also is the one most offered reference and information system concept. The data approach to managing is observed information. It has the origin of entity relationship. The object oriented strategy is managing intricacy, considers that both procedure as a package. An object is a constituent of the problem solved, a consistent compilation of data coupled. Then you have technique approach. Then you have evaluation and maintenance. After introducing the system for some time, usually a month, system developer feedback from manager, salesperson, system manager is last concluding stage. Then proper planning is done for it involves collection of all the questions, give priority, and document. Decision support system information help to user reach a decision by making transaction support information that capture price data organizes day-to-day transaction. Development basically problem solving. The problem is the application of maze morphomer system. So that was unit 1.